Welcome to the Millionaire Mindcast, where we broadcast weekly interviews with millionaire minds from across the globe to empower you on your journey of unlocking a rich and fulfilling life. It's time to unleash your millionaire within. Now, here's your host, Matty A.
What's going on, guys? Welcome into today's show. I've been having a lot of you reach out to me individually via text. If you haven't texted me yet, 844-447-1555. And one of the main questions that I've been getting from so many of you is, what is your routine, or when are you operating at your best? And I'm going to share with you guys, when I'm operating at the highest level, when I'm operating 90% or better, I am hitting on all cylinders mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. I have boiled it down to really 10 key things. And I'm going to share with you these things, being that I think many of us as human beings, as high performers, as individuals who are constantly holding ourselves to a standard of excellence, there's some common denominators that may be a little bit different, but I'm going to break it down for you guys today on my success formula for crushing life and business, and we're going to dig into that on today's episode. If you have not gone and entered into our monthly giveaway contest yet, be sure to do that. Head over to go.millionairemindcast.com. That's go.millionairemindcast.com to enter our free monthly giveaway of over $1,100 worth of prizes, coaching calls, planners, courses, books, Visa gift cards, all kinds of cool stuff. It's free to enter. And if you haven't texted me yet, be sure to hit me up. One of the ways that we can get in closer proximity and add value to one another. And let me just say this. I've met so many amazing people who have reached out, texted me, 16-year-olds to 70-year-olds, people all around the globe, Africa, UK. It's just amazing to see how far and wide our Millionaire Mindcast community reaches out to. And the more you get involved in what we're doing, the more you're going to meet people who are like-minded, who are pushing towards the same things as you are, who can cross-pollinate, who can connect some dots. So be sure to reach out to me. Hit me up at 844-447-1555. With that being said, let's continue that march to $1 million and beyond right after this quick message. Are you ready to quit talking about your real estate investing goals this year and start taking the necessary actions to make them a reality? If you're truly serious about leveraging the vehicle of real estate to build wealth, to generate passive income, to unlock financial freedom, then working with a coach is the missing link. If you want to avoid the mistakes that most people make, you want to accelerate getting the results, you want to shorten your learning curve without having to figure it all out on your own, then sign up for a free discovery call with me today to discuss how I can help you getting there. You can do that by texting the word mentor to 844-447-1555 to set up a call time directly with me. I will be working with a few committed investors, serious investors who are ready to take their real estate investing goals to the next level this year by giving them complete access to myself, my team, my network, my resources, and all of my business systems. And if this is something that you are interested in, don't wait. Set up a call today. Text the word mentor to 844-447-1555. So it was a rough end of the year for me last year. I was coming out of Q4 just feeling like I got my ass kicked for many different reasons. Health-wise, had some family health issues that just had me down. Work-wise, I had some projects fall through, some not go the way I wanted to, some be more stressful than I wanted them to be. It was just one of those challenging times, and I found that I was really just kind of emotionally, physically, mentally down, to be completely honest. It got me thinking. I was reflecting as I was heading into the new year and going, when am I at my best? And that's why I love the Rich Life Planner. And if you haven't checked out the Rich Life Planner, we're almost sold out actually of our entire inventory. But if you head over to therichlifestore.com, you can check out the Rich Life Planner. But this is the tool that I use to keep my awareness up around my habits and my life and my disciplines and my relationships and all the things that are important to me, that at least when I'm more aware, it is like having two hands on the steering wheel, being in complete control and being intentional about where I'm going, how I'm getting there. And that is how I was looking at this approach to my success and my happiness and my fulfillment and my health. And I wanted to try and boil it down to, when am I at my best, and what is going on in my life, and how am I feeling, and how am I thinking, and what am I doing? What is my routine? What is my habits? What is all of this, all these variables of life? What do they look like to really have me optimized at the best, state that I can possibly be at? And because I know that when I'm operating at a really high level, I'm fucking dangerous, right? We all want to be dangerous and feel like we're hitting on all cylinders, and that anything that gets in our way is getting destroyed, getting demolished, getting accomplished, achieved in the way that we want to do it, right? And so I boiled it down to these 10 things that are going on in my life when I am operating at, let's say, a 9 or better. I don't ever think you're going to be at 100% or that you're going to be a 10 out of 10, because that just means that it's perfect and there's no room for improvement. And that's just not the case, right? But here are the 10 things that I boiled down as to my success formula. Number 1 is I'm eating healthy and clean. I'm eating healthy and clean, eating whole foods. I am, making sure that I'm also working in intermittent fasting. That's a new thing that I, kind of worked into my my health routine over the last year and a half. And you guys, if you know me, you know me. I'm a fat kid at heart. I work out just so I can stuff my face and eat good shit, because that's one of the best things of life. And yet, when I relinquished, at least during the week, my breakfasts and did intermittent fasting, and I was eating whole foods, eating clean foods, eating lots of greens, fruits, vegetables, and I've switched up from keto to kind of the paleo. I've varied my diet and experimented and hacked a lot, but in general, just eating healthy whole foods. Number 2, I'm getting 6 to 7 hours of sleep a night. There are often times that when I'm in a season of hustle and grinding and working my ass off, the one thing that always gets sacrificed is my sleep. And when I'm not, when I'm sleeping 4-5 hours max, maybe a night, I'm just not quite at that level of sharpness, and that energy is not at the level that I know it is when I'm sleeping a minimum of 6 to 7 hours a night. Number 3 is I'm working on projects that I am extremely passionate about and enthusiastic about, which really flows into other areas of my life. When I'm working on projects that are challenging me, but that are also aligned with my vision and my mission and the things that I want to accomplish and achieve, and I am, aligned with my skill set, I'm fired up. I'm excited to attack whatever challenges or projects are in front of me every single day. And that enthusiasm flows into other areas of my life. Number 4 is I'm working with world-class talent who I have fun with, who challenge me, and who inspire me. And when I am surrounded by people, maybe they're not more successful than I am, but when I'm surrounded by people who are a little bit further down the path than me, and I feel like I am expanding and forced to grow to be around those individuals, it creates this sense of energy and urgency to make sure that I'm showing up in the best way I can to, 1, be earning the right to be around those individuals, but 2, to be adding value to those individuals, right? And to be expanding into the relationships and opportunities that those world-class talented individuals are creating, as well as just the collaboration, right? And the individuals that when you're around them, you feel that energy transfer. You feel that skill transfer. You feel that value that they bring because they are amazing at what they do transferred to you. And that is always exciting to me, to be around world-class talent. Number 5 is I'm making money. Let's just be honest. When I am making money and all those other things that I just talked about are happening, I'm walking with a little extra swag in the step, right? And again, be careful of making sure that the results you have don't define you, right? Like, you as a human being define who you are and your worthiness. And at the same time, I can't lie about it. When I'm making money, I'm feeling a little bit more swaggy. I'm feeling a little bit more confident. I'm feeling a little bit more open to taking on whatever it is that is coming my way, because I feel like I am, again, dangerous, right? My morning routine, number 6, and evening routines are dialed in. So just as important as my morning routine is and making sure that I'm starting the day off right with my morning routine, I am also setting my evenings up and my next day up for success and really disciplined in how I'm going about my evenings, not watching TV, not watching Netflix, not, spending too much time doing things that really are just adding absolutely no value and oftentimes are destructive or escapes, and they aren't productive to keeping you in this optimized, weaponized state. Number 7 is I am working out consistently and I'm challenging myself physically. And I know that for me, having that blood flow, those dopamine hits, knowing that I'm stretching my muscles and challenging my body physically, that is something, again, that parlays and rolls into other areas of life and business and being a dad and being a husband and all of those things, right? Number 8 is I am emotionally, spiritually, and physically connected with my wife. This is kind of like I want to put an asterisk next to this one. For those of you who don't have a partner yet, you're single, you're mingling, you're doing all your thing, cool. Nothing wrong with that at all. But here is like a little bit of something to think about, a little gasoline to throw on your fire. I always tell people my wife is my secret weapon. When I am emotionally, spiritually, physically connected with my wife, when I am communicating on a high level with her, when I feel connected to her emotionally, when we're, physically on a good one and we're obviously engaging in, some love with each other, those are things that when my relationship with my partner, with my spouse, with my loved one is on fire, there's not a whole lot I don't feel like I can go out and conquer and accomplish. Having that person behind you or next to you or in front of you that is that ultimate supporter and lover and is there for you, it adds something that it's hard to quantify, and yet I know that when we're on fire, all of the other areas of my life oftentimes are on fire. Number 9 is I'm playing full out as a father and getting that quality time with my girls. I'm creating memorable moments. I am, making sure that they are a top priority, that I am not just saying I am a family man or I am a businessman with a family, but I am living what I want to be known for, which is I am a family man with a business. My family will always come first. And anytime I feel like I'm sacrificing that time with my girls and they're not top priority, I feel that guilt and that shame and that frustration. And that eats away at me, and that is not keeping me in an optimized mindset and space mentally and physically. So when I'm showing up for my ladies at a really high level, again, that's another variable. And that could be for your friends, that could be for your dog, that could be for anything that is, again, your family. Very, very important in making sure that those people are a priority and they are being upheld as a priority in your schedule and how you show up in your actions. And the last one is I'm feeling like I'm making a difference in other people's lives. I feel like I'm adding value to people. And fortunately enough, with the Millionaire Mindcast and having this platform, I have that opportunity each and every day. I get to get so many messages from so many of you all around the world, doing so many cool things that have pulled some nugget or resource or tool or a mindset shift out of some of the content that is shared here on the Millionaire Mindcast. And to me, that fills my cup, right? There is absolutely no ROI on that, money-wise, and that's the most beautiful thing. There's no ROI on that for me, expecting to get something out of return. It is just adding value to people's lives because I care about you guys. I got a lot of love for Team Human, and I want to see other individuals go out and do those same things. So when I have an opportunity, whether it's taking a mentoring call, whether it is having somebody share something that they learned from the podcast, whether it's a relationship I connected somebody with, anything that I can do to add value, when I'm doing that, man, I'm feeling great. So those are the 10 things: eating healthy, sleeping well. I'm working on things that my work fires me up on. I'm around the people that I am working with that inspire me, challenge me, that are world-class and force me to level my game up. I'm making some money. My morning and my evening routines are dialed in, whether it's my faith, my meditation, my green juice, the list goes on, right? I'm working out consistently, physically, getting that exercise that I need, emotionally, spiritually, physically connected with my wife. Same thing. spending that quality time and making sure that my family, my daughters are a top priority, and I'm feeling like I'm making a difference in other people's lives. When I am operating at 90% or better, all of those things are happening in my life. And now my question to you is, what is that formula for you? Maybe it's some of these things. Maybe it's, all of these things. Maybe it's something completely different. But my challenge to you in today's episode is to go out there and track when you find yourself in a pocket, in a momentous state, in a sweet spot, when you feel like you are killing it, to stop and be aware enough to go, what's happening here right now? Why am I feeling this way? Why is this happening for me? Because when you can start to create more awareness around those things in your life that light you up, that have you operating and optimized at the highest state that you possibly can, that's when you become extremely weaponized and dangerous. And that's all you want. You know that at the end of the day, these 10 things aren't going to happen all the time, right? And oftentimes it's a challenge to get all of them to align at the same time. But if you're more aware, you can be more intentional about finding ways to get all these puzzle pieces to fit together, to get that picture, that wholeness of who you are in your most optimized state. And you can go out there and make the dents and cover the ground and create the momentum that you're capable of creating if you just bring a little bit more awareness to the things that light you up and put you on fire. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Shoot me back a message or hit me up at 844-447-1555 on what your favorite thing was in today's episode, or maybe what your most optimized routine is. And I would love to hear what it is that gets you in the most weaponized state so that you can go out there and continue to crush it. Well, that wraps up this week's Friday Food for Thought. Hopefully you enjoyed that episode and got some massive value from it. And if you did, be sure to share it with somebody else who needs to hear this today. Continue sharing that love, that value with others. And if you have any questions that you want me to answer, or topics or guests that you want me to bring on or discuss on future shows, you can head over to go.millionairemindcast.com and submit those. And by doing that, you also get entered into a monthly giveaway of over $1,100 in prizes. We pick one listener of the show each and every month to win that $1,100 in prizes. So you can enter that by going over to go.millionairemindcast.com. And if we haven't personally connected yet, be sure to text me at 844-447-1555. I love connecting with all the listeners of the show. It's been amazing getting to have conversations with each and every one of you and hear what your goals are and what big things you guys are up to. So if we haven't had a chance to connect yet, I want to connect with you. So text me at 844-447-1555. And last, be sure to head over to therichlifeacademy.com to check out all the amazing free and paid products that we offer to our Millionaire Mindcast family. If you haven't checked those out yet, from one-on-one coaching with me to courses to free content to events, we have all types of valuable tools and resources to help you on your wealth building journey wherever you may be at that point right now. So be sure to check out all of those and text me if you have any questions at 844-447-1555. If you're truly serious about taking your life, your business, your wealth, your health to the next level, then getting involved in our community and getting in proximity to others just like you, who are taking massive action, who are supporting each other, who are challenging each other, who are sharing resources with each other. If you want to accelerate getting to where you know you're going to end up, then don't wait. Come and check out all that we have to offer today, and you can learn more over at therichlifeacademy.com. Until next time, keep investing in yourself and your wealth on your march to $1 million and beyond. Cheers, my friends.